Okay, welcome to the 3-2 tutorial. This stage is pretty difficult. There's two harder strats. Even the easy strats, well, one of them is easy. The other one is still not even that easy though. There's a few places you can die, and optimal movement really helps in this level. So I'll talk about all of this. Yeah, select the right window, and let's start. First thing you do, there's two ways you can deal with this. I'm not even going to talk about the second one. There's really no point in doing it. This one is super easy. You take one extra damage, but damage really shouldn't matter here. This red guy is going to jump, and he's going to, as soon as he jumps, you want to jump like moments after that. Like, just get a feel for it, do it a few times, you'll see what I mean. He's going to shoot a bullet down, and you'll get boosted from it. So like that. If you jump like immediately, you'll get boosted backwards, so that's why you just need to wait like a little bit. But it's easy to do, just practice. The rest of this is simple, downfire slash. You actually want to jump as late as possible there. You'll jump into the screen transition if you do, otherwise you have to climb. I'm talking about movement. There's a lot of jumps like this in this level where you want to jump at the optimal like distance, otherwise you'll land a little bit lower. And you also need to be able to slash back onto the wall at the right height, like, because you don't want to be at the tip top, otherwise like you're just too high, you're wasting your jump height. You can't be too low, otherwise you won't actually get to the top. So there's a lot of time you can save here just from optimal movement. Downfire that guy, come up here. You don't have to be that fast, but you have to be kind of fast. Jump down here, and you can jump back up and up slash this guy. Now I up slash him. Here's this bat. Don't pay any attention to the bat, just pay attention to the orb. If you slash the orb, you'll also kill the bat. So both are dead. I get the shuriken. Now what the shuriken does, this helps me kill this guy over to the left, the bullet bill. Throw it. Looks like it may not hit him, but it does. There's this guy, actually. I think you should be able to see him. I'm streaming at 60 FPS. But his shuriken will kill the bill. Yeah, I probably will talk about the other trick. There's a trick here. You can jump. It's a frame perfect jump to get to the right, but I'll talk about that after the easy strats. Jump up. You can wall slash here. Actually, this is one spot in the run where it doesn't matter if you mess up and lose ninpo. I'll try to comment on those. So even if you're bad at wall slashing, here's a good spot to actually do it in the run, because you could accidentally throw an ninpo on every single one of these and you'd still be okay. This strat, it's pretty funky. It's I don't know how hard it is to learn. You guys tell me. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fall off, jump onto this. Let's just see. I don't even remember by watching it. And then I think we jump. Okay. So you jump from here to here. This bird is gonna come. You want to jump right away. Slash this. This is your red ninpo. That's why the wall slashing earlier didn't matter. So we fall onto here, jump onto this, jump immediately. You can't jump immediately here. You'll actually fall down onto this one. So you actually need to move a little bit. Like, once your sprite is in the middle of this platform, you can jump. Then jump immediately, slash this, and just hold right, and the spider will boost you over. So now he boosts me over. Now what I do is I land here. Depending on how you did that jump, you might land earlier, you might land later. So what I do is sort of a safety strat, or at least you may want to do, is to go to the left a little bit and then turn around. So instead of just holding right and jump, do like tap left and then hold right and jump. Otherwise you can fall off, which usually isn't that big of a deal, but you don't want to lose that time. Kill this bird. You don't actually have to kill him because of invincibility frames, but you may as well do these jumps. Now these are actually two items that are important to know. This one is another ghost ninja, so if you mess up and lose one, you can pick that up. And this is health. So I remember when I was first learning this, I had to get the health a lot, which is totally okay, but this is where you're gonna get it. And if you want to get the health, what I would recommend doing is don't try to do anything fancy. Just jump, jump, hold on to this wall. These birds will come and hit you. They'll fly off the screen. As soon as you get hit, you can just jump, get the health, and jump back on. You probably lose a second off of faster strats, but it's hard to do anything fast here. I wouldn't recommend it. You'd have to like jump and hold back to slow yourself down or something really tricky. So yeah, just jump on, get hit by the bird, go get the health, go back. Here, there's quite a bit of leeway here, but this little crack is what you want to be looking for. When the middle of your sprite is like in the middle of the crack, you jump. Or wait, I did that wrong. Maybe it's that, I don't know, play around with it. I thought you could jump there. Like I said, there's a lot of leeway, maybe you can do that. But there I did it like when the middle of my sprite was over here more. Like my back foot was on this and I jumped. But yeah, it's pretty forgiving. But this is a place you can die, so this deserves quite a bit of practice. You want to jump immediately and slash this. This gives you the fire wheel, which is absolutely important for the boss kill. And if you slash that, you'll kill this guy in the process. This slash isn't as easy as the bat earlier. Sometimes I think you can slash that and not kill the guy. So definitely try to practice that. And you want to jump immediately, a bird is going to come at you. This is the scroll, so you need to get that. You need to slash that well. Then just jump over this guy, jump. You'll clip that, it's kind of funky. There's no real cue I use for this. What you want to do is jump and get boosted to the left by this guy. It's actually pretty hard to do, because this guy is coming to the right, and even if you go a little bit left, this guy's hitbox seems to take priority, so he'll push you to the right. And you can't jump too far to the right of this guy, otherwise he'll boost you right. It seems as though like if you jump on the top of his head though, you'll get boosted left. So I would try to go more for being too far right than too far left. And maybe develop a visual cue for yourself. I don't use one though. And after that red ninpo, if you're not good at wall slashing, I wouldn't recommend doing it, because if you lose any ninpo here, it's going to cause you trouble. Okay, here's the easy strat for this. Let's see. Yeah, I would just do it this way. This is the easy strat. You jump like as far as possible, you get boosted by this guy. You can actually clear him. Doesn't really matter though. There's a blue ninpo here in case you accidentally used fire wheel or something. You can slash that and get it. Jump over this guy, and then you want to jump into this guy. So let's see, did I do it? Yeah, I sort of jump neutral for a little bit, and then when I'm about to start hitting him, I'll hold forward. This is similar to the boost in 1-1 for the easy strat. So this is a type of boost you should get used to. I think there's one more time maybe it's used. I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, this deserves quite a bit of practice. It saves a ton of time. I wouldn't recommend doing the level without it. And then just finish the level, you get to the boss. Here's the easy strat for the boss. It's really easy. You don't even have to jump, you just fire wheel him a bunch. Okay, now for the trickier strats. There's two trickier strats. And there's a faster boss kill. The faster boss kill is really hard. I already made a video for that, so I'll put it in my comments. I think I wasn't feeling well when I made it, and I messed it up a bunch, but it at least explains how to do it. Okay, so here's the hard strat. You have to be good at wall slashing to even attempt this. Okay. So what you want to do, see how many times it takes me to get it. Oops, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. That wasn't good enough. What I'm doing is I'm looking at this crack, and when the tip of my toe is like right here, I want to jump. And what it's gonna do is there's some subpixel thing. I think there's 2 subpixels where you can jump onto it. It's very, very, very precise. It's like a 1-frame window, and then there are some cases depending on your movement earlier where you can't actually even make it. But yeah, if you do it right, you get onto the wall like that. And then you have to do 3 slashes. So you pretty much want to get to the top slash 1, 2, 3, and it brings you in. The upside to doing this strat is you don't actually lose anything if you mess it up. See what I do? I have Ninpo. I have my 15 Ninpo, Shuriken, jump. Okay, I messed it up. Who cares? Just do the normal strat. But if you do get it, there's an upside. The problem is that if you mess it up, you don't. If you mess up one wall slash, you're not saving time anymore. You're probably losing time. Oops, I didn't expect to get it. It only saves a little bit of time, not very much. Okay, the other strat is up here. Also, I think there's a better strat here. I haven't experimented with it yet. But one problem with this strat is right here. I have to stop. I have to stop for a little bit. I think you can sort of do it by just holding right the whole time. And this is the health that I was talking about. Don't wall slash here if you don't want to, so you can lose Ninpo. Okay, here's the other strat. So okay, F2 loads the state. Sorry about that. I thought I was hitting 2, but actually I hit F2. I guess I'll give a little preview. This strat wasn't actually done for a while. I think maybe people thought it was TAS only. It's not that hard, but it's definitely not. It's definitely a lot harder than the other one. It saves probably a second, maybe 2. I say state 1, that doesn't matter. Okay, what you do, here's what it is. So you get up like that. So let me try to explain it. People do different methods. What I do is I use this invincibility to my advantage. I go a little bit into the skeleton, and I turn around, and when my sprite is sort of fully covered by this orb, I jump. You can't go too far, maybe not fully covered, but when it's about to fully cover you. You also can't go too far into the skeleton, otherwise he'll boost you. So that I didn't go far enough into the orb, I don't think. I keep messing it up. Usually when I mention a visual cue, I start messing up the strat. Okay, so I was wrong. You don't actually want to be fully covered in it. A lot of times I don't know the cue if I'm like paused and just sitting there watching it. I actually have to do it to remember. Yeah. So one thing some people do is they like stop. I don't really know how that works. I don't do it that way. I just hold left. And to finish it, I don't even know if I've finished it yet. You actually want to jump up here and then jump over. So normally with this you would just jump over like that, but in this case you end up like right here, so you can actually jump over like that. Gets you a little bit higher. One problem you run into is when you do this, if I hold, or actually I'm sorry, okay, here. Now I'm gonna want to hold right. If I hold right too soon, remember if you get boosted, it boosts you at the speed you're going. And if I start holding right now, I'm gonna slow down. So it gives me, I'll try to, it's hard to unpause and do something so quickly, but I'll try to do it here. Yeah, see there. Somehow it got me up. I don't I don't know why, but it did. Pretty much you'll always miss it though if you do that on accident. George says he stutters a little way on the way left, so probably something like this. I don't know. Watch Jorf's PB if you want to learn his strat. It might be easier. I haven't actually explored it. I just do it this way. And as for the boss kill, I already mentioned that's recorded. There's a quicker kill. See if I can do it once. It saves. I haven't timed it. Probably like probably a second, somewhere between 1 and 2 seconds. I messed it up. You can watch the video for it. Yep. Thanks for watching. 4-1 is next.